Hi everyone, today is Friday, September 13th, 2024, and this is your reading for today. So I'm going to start with a guidance card, and I'm going to ask for the message that we need to receive today in order to align with the highest version of ourselves. Okay, so this is a good one. It says, Emu, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. Today is the day, and it's so fitting that it's a Friday, and for many of us, our weekend is coming up. And so I think the message is to have some fun this weekend and do something out of the ordinary and do the things that actually bring you joy and happiness without worrying about your everyday, I need to get the chores done, I need to get this done, trying to catch up. There's a feeling of always feeling like you're behind. And I think this is just your message that all of these problems are created in your mind, and it's time for you to start choosing your own joy and your happiness, because when you actually take those adult responsibilities from a space of joy, because you chose to do that first, it brings a different sense, a different perspective, and a different way of doing the things that you should be doing, the adult responsibilities that you should be doing, and being able to approach it with more gratitude and appreciation, with the idea that I get to do these things. I get to pay my bills. I get to pay the bills that put a roof over my head. I get to shop for the food that nourish my bodies and the bodies of the people that I love. So choosing joy allows you to perceive the rest of your life in a more lighthearted way. And that's an important thing to remember. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this, and we can dive a little deeper into this message today on aligning with our highest self. I think that was a great first start. It's always good to align with our joy so that we can, be the best version of who we are, and so that the people in our life benefits. And I think as much as we like to gravitate towards safety and making safe decisions, we also love to gravitate towards adventure. And many of us don't give ourselves the opportunity to adventure or to try something new or to allow ourselves to do something different. It's scary, sometimes, but it's totally worth it in the end if you just give yourself the space to have new experiences. Okay, so we've got the Star. And we've got the Ten of Wands. So we are definitely seeking, there's an energy of like martyrdom, almost like I need to sacrifice in order to deserve even thinking about going on an adventure, doing something good for myself. And the message today is pretty much saying that is a self-imposed burden that you put upon yourself, that is a conditioned way of thinking, that really you can do whatever you want just because you feel like you want to do it. And the only person that holds you back from that is yourself. And you can say and use other people as your scapegoat for why you don't choose yourself, but it's not gonna last very long, and it drains energy from you versus giving energy to you. And the King of Cups is just letting you know that your emotions are telling you that. Your emotions know the truth of what's really vibing within you. And while you may be putting a smile on your face most of the days and, having your moments of genuine appreciation, it's time to start thinking about having joy and making decisions that bring you joy now and in the next moment and in the next moment and in the next. And I think that's your journey right now is the Star. The Star is you're gaining clarity and you're using your heart in a way that you never have. And you are kind of wanting to not just feel it, but start taking action on it. And yet you still feel a little bit of guilt and maybe even a little bit of shame on wanting to take the next step, to take your heart's emotions and actually act on them. But this is your sign to start acting and to start fulfilling your life in a way that you never have before, and it's different for everyone, but you know what that is, and the King of Cups knows that you know what that is, and that's what it's letting you know, giving you a big reminder of. And so let us pull a dream card on this, and we're going to ask for guidance moving forward. All right. It says home. Come home. House home, come home to the residence of your soul resonance. So be more of yourself. Like I was saying, be more of who you truly want to be, and who you truly are is in alignment with joy and happiness. And although sometimes it may seem like you are doing something that is not in alignment with your goals, just trust that the energy of happiness and joy is what's going to bring you to more happiness and joy. It's an amplification of energy, and it's the law of attraction. It's science. It's what you give out, you get. What you give out, what you focus upon amplifies. And so you want to amplify the good things so you can bring the more good things to you. And then I'm going to end this reading with a card from the Soul Rebel deck. And this is fitting because this deck is all about finding your genuine self and living an intuitive and creative life, one that is unique to you, because that's really what we all came here for, is to live the truest expression of ourselves. And so let's see what our guidance is in relationship to being able to live our most authentic life today and every day. Okay, so of course, follow your own rhythm. And only you know what that rhythm is. And I think the message is also to shut out all the influences that surround you and spend more time with you. You know, in order to find your rhythm, you need to quiet all the voices around you, all the social medias, all the media in general, and start listening to your own rhythm. And I think spending time in nature is a good way to get in touch with the true nature of you, because nature is intuitive. They live intuitively. The animals, the forest, wherever, the ocean, everything lives intuitively. And when you are around intuitive species or around intuitive energy like that, it's contagious. Just like how when you walk into a room and somebody is angry or upset, you feel that, and it's contagious. You start hearing and seeing people react and give back the same energy. And so if you spend more time out in nature where they are all intuitive out there, of course you are going to pick up your own rhythm. Everyone's living, everything is living to its own unique rhythm and its own intuition. And being around that will influence you to do the same. So I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's reading, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.